Hello everybody, we've got a new poll from the Old School RuneScape team, so let's go ahead and vote in this poll. So, this is Old School Content Poll 32, Resizable mode. Let's go ahead and vote. If you want to know more information about what exactly is being polled, please click here for my recent developer blog video. So we're starting off with question 1. Should they add Resizable mode to Old School RuneScape? A toggle will be available to turn Resizable mode on or off. I think I'd like Resizable mode, so I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. Next, question 2. Should they add the ability to pair up with another player, allowing you both to receive the same Slayer task from a Slayer Master? If you receive a task that your partner has blocked or lacks the requirements to do, they will not receive the task. I'm going to go ahead and vote no in that. I'm not really a fan of the whole co-op Slayer. I've never seen the appeal of it, and they've not been that specific with the way that the tasks will work. The way I'm reading it is the player that gets the task is the player that talks to the Slayer Master, will get a Slayer task based on their list, and their partner will get their task, meaning that the partner will inherit the person who talks to the Slayer Master's block list. So I feel that's a little foggy there. Next, question 3. Should Zora drop Tanzanite and Magma mutagens, used to change the appearance of the Serpentine Helm to match the Tanzanite and Magma phases of Zora? This would not change the stats or effects of the Serpentine Helm. So this is the Tanzanite Serpentine Helm and the Magma Serpentine Helm. They look quite good, and they definitely match what Zora looks like. Now I'm a little unsure what the benefit of them adding these items would be. However, they've already got the assets for it, and it will probably keep Zora slightly more interesting for that little bit longer. So I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. Next, question 4. Should the spells Tan Leather and Recharge Dragonstone be given new, unique cast animations? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. Question 5. Should the teleport to the Fountain of Rune unlocked with the Hard Wilderness Achievement Diary be given a new, unique animation? So this is what the spell would look like. To me it looks like a mix between the RuneScape 3 normal teleports and amulet teleports, but the tube that you teleport into has runes surrounding it. I really like the look of it, however I don't really think that many people go to the Fountain of Rune, so I'm trying to work out how often you would see it, whether it would be worth them adding it. However, I'm going to go ahead and vote yes, simply because I like the way it looks. Next, question 6. After completing the medium Varrock Diary, should you be able to toggle your Varrock teleport location to just south of the Grand Exchange? Now I'm going to go ahead and vote no on that. I feel there's enough teleports near the Grand Exchange, and you don't really need that really easy teleport. Next, question 7. Should the Crystal Halberd be given the same special attack as the Dragon Halberd? This special attack consumes 30% special attack energy, hitting enemies larger than a 1x1 twice and hitting enemies beside the target. So I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. I feel that the Crystal Halberd is somewhat useless at the moment, and this could probably give it a small use. Next, question 8. Should you be able to place permanent ropes on the Kalphite layer after completing the Elite Desert Diary? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes on that. I think having the Elite Desert Diary is a very high requirement for it, but it will definitely encourage a lot more players to do the Desert Diary. Next, question 9. Should the Bandos Godsword special attack only consume 65% special attack energy rather than the current 100% to improve its viability? Now originally I was a bit unsure about this, and I'm still slightly unsure because I'm thinking Godswords are always really powerful. However, the Armadyl Godsword, which is generally considered to be the best, only uses 50% special attack energy. So I think reducing the Bandos Godsword to 65% won't do too much damage. So I'm going to go ahead and vote yes on that. Next, question 10. Should Oziak's store sell anti-dragon shields? This store would only be accessible after the completion of Dragon Slayer. I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. Anti-dragon shields can be a bit of a pain to get. Next, question 11. Should alchemy spells cast at the Fountain of Rune alch 2 items if they're stackable? Casting spells at the Fountain of Rune does not grant any experience. So I'm going to go ahead and vote no on that. Even if that was a feature, it's not going to revive the Fountain of Rune. I feel that they're just trying to add things just to lure people into the wilderness, which I don't like. Next, question 12. Should the female Armadyl Helm be made more similar to the male Helm? So this is the original female helmet on the left, and we've got the original male helmet on the right. To me, I'm just thinking that the new female helm is just a way of looking more like the same helmet as the male helm, and I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and vote yes on that. Next, question 13. should redirect house teleport tablets have letters added to their inventory models to represent the destination. Now I think this is a great update, however I'm a little unsure what they're going to do with Relica and Rimington, because they're starting with the same letters. However, I think that'll be a decent update, so I'm going to go ahead and vote yes on that. Next, question 14. Should a left-click smith option be added to anvils? Now this one wasn't in the dev blog, however I think that it's quite a good idea and could improve smithing quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and vote yes on that. Next, question 15. Should a coloured message appear in the chat box to make it clearer when you have been teleblocked? I think that's quite a nice idea. At the moment, being teleblocked is really one of those things that you have to pay attention to find out if you've been teleblocked or not. So I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. Next, question 16. Should the alchemy and drop warnings on valuable items use the item's grand exchange values rather than their alchemy values? Now I think this is a good idea. However, if an item has a higher alch value, I feel it should use the alch value, depending on which one's higher really. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and vote yes on that, because most items tend to have a higher grand exchange value, especially the more valuable items. Next, question 17. Should the deposit box found at the Barbarian Assault be turned into a bank chest? I'm going to go ahead and vote no on that. I feel that will be a very powerful bank, and a lot of the gameplay in that area will be changed. Next, question 18. Should demi-bosses be added to the boss log? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes on that. Just because they're a demi-boss doesn't necessarily mean they're not a type of boss. Next, question 19. Should a do not ask me again option be added to the warning when entering the Wyvern's cave? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. I know a lot of people do go there a lot, and I assume that message will probably annoy them after a while. Next, question 20. Should it be made possible to get multiple bear heads at a time? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. I don't really know what it needs to get a bear head. However, I don't think having multiple bear heads will put you at an advantage. Next, question 21. Should monsters in wilderness levels below 5 be moved further north to prevent them interrupting PvP combat? Now, similar to what I said when they had the dev blog, I feel that should only really happen on PvP worlds and bounty hunter worlds, because generally I don't find them getting in the way. In fact, they tend to help me if someone's trying to PK me at certain places. So I'm going to go ahead and vote no on that. And finally, question 22. Should the ability to use fairy rings without a Lunar or Drayman staff be added to the rewards for the Elite, Lumbridge and Drano diary? Now, when I was talking about this in the dev blog the other day, I thought it was a shame that you couldn't do it without a quest, because that's how RS3 introduced it. And I'd quite like a quest to come into Old School. However, the Elite, Lumbridge and Drano diary requires you to have a questscape. So if you've got a questscape, you really deserve the ability to use fairy rings without a Lunar or Drayman staff. So I'm going to go ahead and vote yes on that. It's time for me to vote, and then we'll see what the results are. Thank you for voting. So far we've got 18,928 votes. 95.2% of those want Resizable mode to be introduced to Old School RuneScape. 74.6% want the ability to pair up with another partner in order to receive the same Slayer task. 83.7% want Zulrah to drop Tanzanite and Magma mutagens in order to get Tanzanite and Magma Serpentine helmets. 82.5% want Tan Leather and Recharged Dragonstone to be given a new unique cast animation. 77.7% want the teleport to the Fountain of Rune to get a new unique animation. 91.7% want a toggle for the Varrock teleport to get changed to be south of the Grand Exchange. 75.4% want the Crystal Halberd to be given the same special attack as the Dragon Halberd. 91.4% want a permanent rope to be placed on the Kalphite layer after completing the Elite Desert Diary. 79.7% want the Bandos Godsword special attack to be changed to consume 65% instead of 100. 88.6% want Oziak's store to sell anti-dragon shields when you've completed Dragon's Lair. 66.8% want the alchemy spells cast at the Fountain of Rune to alch 2 items if they're stackable. 76% want the female Armadyl helm to be made more similar to the male helm. 87.3% want the redirect house teleport tablets to have letters added to their inventory models. 91.3% want a left-click smith option to be added to anvils. 91.7% want a coloured message to appear in the chat box when you've been teleblocked. 78.5% want the Alchemy and drop warnings on valuable items to use the item's grand exchange price. 86.6% want the deposit box at Barbarian Assault to be turned into a bank chest. 86.6% want demi-bosses to be added to the boss log. 91.2% want a Do Not Ask Me Again option to be added to the warning when entering the Wyvern Cave. 73.6% want to be able to get multiple bear heads at a time. 69.8% want monsters in the wilderness below levels 5 to be moved further north to prevent interrupting PvP combat. 86.1% want the ability to use fairy rings without a Lunar or Draymond staff to be added to the rewards for the elite Lumbridge and Drano diary. So this has been an interesting poll. Most things look like they're passing, however there's a few things that aren't. I'm not entirely sure why multiple bear heads isn't passing, and I'm disappointed with the Barbarian Assault bank. However, luckily, because this is a community game, and we require 75% to make an update pass, I can't really argue with the ones that do pass. And I love the fact that you can tell which updates are more popular, because they might pass, but they'll only just pass. For example, Resizable mode is currently on 95.2%, whereas something like giving the Crystal Halberd the Dragon Halberd special attack is only on 75.4%. You can really see where the community gets behind an update and which updates are popular but not insanely popular. Anyway, if you've not voted in this poll yet, please make sure you go ahead and vote. It's very important because this is a community run game that you get your vote. If you're unsure what various things are about, please click here for my devblog video. It goes into a bit more detail about certain updates. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, devlogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.